So new video, new day. Well, same day, new video. So now we're getting all this shit put back together. We're using my usual method of using the input shaft to align the clutch because I have no idea where any of the alignment bolts or any of the alignment tools that we get with these kits end up at. So they're one-time use. It's like you use them one time and then they just fall into the abyss. I guess we don't really need this extension holding the flywheel here anymore. You might need to
oh, that one.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got it. Get that out of there. Can we get it out of there, or did we like royally screw ourselves here? Damn. All right, here, hold the phone, Shane.
I can cut it with the grinder.
No. There we go. All right, cool. So that's there. John, you should have all the screws right next to you. I think. Is that how it goes? It looks like we're lined up on the dowels, I believe. Yeah, we're lined up on all the dowels here. Come on. Thank you, sir. That's the one thing I never understood is from the factory they only come with 6 bolts.
Yep.
But they all have the bolt holes to have more.
Yep. Same thing with the case.
I never understood that.
Same thing with the case.
I don't know. I'm gonna go 12.10 now. John, we're missing one bolt.
That sucks. Because it ain't up there.
I know exactly where it's at.
Where's it at, Carter?
If you'll turn around and look where the T-bracket is supposed to be at on the car, you'll see it sitting there all by itself on the floor.
I see it. I see it. It's literally right under the T.
Random, but...
Do you have a magnet anywhere?
I don't know, I think John might just have to get on all fours here. Oh, that worked. Damn! And Shane ain't record that.
Do it again.
Shane.
Missed opportunity.
Do it again.
The first one's free.
Some rated X action from John right there. Shane missed it all.
Yeah.
John was about to start clapping them cheeks over that radio support.
Hey, we like to keep those activities private. They not ready. Find that on the OnlyFans.
Oh my god. Okay. We almost had to call it a night because we didn't have a freaking 12.10 for these pressure plate bolts. But looks like John just randomly carries around 12.10s in his car. So now we can keep the party going. Thanks, John. Alright, y'all. So as you can see, we got our tranny well lubricated there. Huh? Yeah, that's another one. I know one of them is gonna have to go through this T-bracket here.
We'll find out which one that is.
Yeah, I think that's the one that goes here, John. It comes through this way. We had a 17 out here, no?
Oh.
Yeah, we did. It should be on the impact.
Oh,
still.
the black one.
Yeah, because we were using it to take the... Here it is.
Nice.
That's bottomed out. Bottomed out. Guys, I know it sounds like I'm molesting this engine block with this impact gun, but it's a Bauer. It's from Harbor Freight. It sucks. So, here, John, get that one on the other side. Plus, not to mention, this one's actually deformed. You can see it's missing a bolt there, and the rest of the bolts are actually loose. So when you hit it, it does that number. So it doesn't tighten like
At all.
an actual impact gun. So
Tighten them 12 mils that you did.
which 12 mils?
The ones to pull.
Oh yeah, these right here. Yeah, I freaking like hammered those in, and they were only 20 foot-pounds, and I had to retorque them anyways. So, well, I gotta say, I can't believe we got a long block with a tranny in less than a week. This is a lot further than I would have expected to have gotten. If I wouldn't have taken that vacation, I don't know if I would have ever gotten back here again.
Well, let's get it in the car.
Yeah. Out here taking half the damn car apart just to get this fucking motor in. Alright, tow hook's out. Not trying to break the TPS, John.
Sure looks like that.
No, we're hitting.
Just take that shit off. Perfect.
There she go.
She is in.
There she go. Oh, damn. Alright, John. Now you gotta drop it like it's hot.
Hey, wait, you want to put that jack
What?
stand back under there though first? Or is it
On
this side?
Well, we're honestly probably gonna have to we're probably gonna have to take off all the jack stands, to be honest, because we gotta drop the car down. Yeah,
We're gonna hang it up right now. Or you want
we might as well. We're already here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think what we're gonna have to do is we'll put a jack stand there. Then we're gonna have to come up to the support, pick up from the jack point here,
Yeah.
and then lower it. We'll get that sorted out here in a second. Got it. Got ears. All right, we're good. We're clear.
We got bolts for this side.
They're probably gonna be up here. Move the reservoir there.
We don't need bolts.
Let's see. I would think that I would have left them up there.
It's gonna be this one. Right? This one.
Oh. Wait a second.
What you do, Carlos?
Hold on. We might have to say.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. I think it's about time that I film an update because I've been over here all day, basically working on this thing, and I haven't really filmed anything. The last thing that I believe I filmed was last night. When I had Shane and John out here, and we had just got the motor under the radiator support. So motor's actually hung up now. So as you can see, the long block is just chilling in there. We've got like a castle nut from like a tie rod end or something just holding that up. Reason being is because I couldn't find the old post mount at the time when I was hanging this up. I ended up finding it afterwards. It's somewhere around here, but right here. And it doesn't have any studs. No, that's a power steering bracket. It's over here. But anyways, that one doesn't have any studs. It was using these ugly like black hex bolts that are like up there somewhere, and they're actually kind of stripped. They still held, but I still kept reusing them. But I'm trying to make this look a little cleaner. So I found this post mount with the studs, painted it a nice aluminum color, so it's a nice contrast against the cast iron spray paint that I sprayed the block. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to Ace and I'm gonna go ahead and match up some bolts for that, some nuts for that, get some nice nickel plated hardware or whatever. Same thing over here. I need a bolt for this, and then so that way I can go ahead and just make that look a lot cleaner. Everything else on here is like super clean, so you know it kind of sucks to put like ugly rusted looking hardware on it. But yeah, so it's hung up, turbo's on and fitted. Wastegate and dump is already hooked up, bolted. Everything as far as the turbo is ready to go. I haven't put the downpipe yet because at some point I do have to get under there and hook up the T-bracket and all that stuff. And the downpipe will be in the way, so the downpipe will be last. And also, this car is actually going to be getting a whole new exhaust system fabricated. So I'm gonna put that downpipe on just to get the thing started and move it around. But eventually, at some point, I have a new downpipe at the house already, and I have the I have a valve that I'm gonna install. I don't want to say too much. You guys will see when I get to that point. I'll show the whole process on camera. But yeah, so at this point, I'm just hooking up the whole LSVTEC conversion thing. The LSVTEC conversion sandwich plate that was on this car, I actually had to use it for my car because this is my old one here. This thing, the seal was like a flat seal. It wasn't a round seal like this, so it got cooked and I kept leaking oil. So the quickest way for me to remedy that was, since I had this brand new kit just sitting here, I took the old one off of here, used that for my car, and then so now I'm putting a brand new kit again on Gabriel's car, or on Gabriel's motor. But so now I'm taking the time to make sure I Teflon tape everything really good. I'm putting this stuff on all the threads, which is exactly what I did last time. It's seal all, it's gas and oil resistant. These AN threads are a little funny because this is like machined aluminum. The AN threads are like just regular aluminum. This is like a heavier aluminum, almost like billet, but not really. But for some reason, sometimes I have issues going from like AN to like these nickel plated fittings and stuff like that. Sometimes the threads are like a little, they're not machined perfectly, so I still end up with leaks. So that's why I do the Teflon tape, and I also put that stuff in there just to kind of fill in the threads, just to make sure that I don't have any leaks. So I'm gonna continue putting on the rest of this stuff. I also have to put on the T that goes over where the oil pressure thing sits. It is right here. And then so basically that's gonna run the line for the turbo here. And then the turbo already has the drain line hooked up to it. You can see it right there. So I gotta take that and hook it up over there. But I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna re-Teflon that and put some of the seal all and stuff on it or whatever, and then hook it up like that. That way we don't have any leaks. And then my goal was to get this thing started tonight, but because I'm taking so many precautions and stuff like that, I'm probably gonna just get it ready to start. And then hopefully tomorrow I can come back here and I'll hook up the laptop to it and upload a new base map to it. And hopefully we can get this thing started up. All right, yo. It is somewhere around like 12:30, maybe even 12:45 a.m. And I'm still pushing through on this thing. Everybody's pretty much gone. I'm the only one left here. Had a few of the homies over. They were hanging out while I was putting work in this thing. I've gotten a lot done. And I'm sorry that I haven't been recording as much. But the majority of the stuff that I've done up to this point is stuff that's been covered on the channel before. So I figured I'd start picking up here because this is something that I haven't done on the channel, even though there are countless videos out there of this kind of thing. And to be honest, I'm probably not the best person to get information about this coil unplug setup. Sorry, I had to sneeze really bad there. But yeah, I'm probably not the best person to get information on this coil unplug setup because I've never done anything like this ever before. This is my first time messing with this, so I'm gonna be learning right along with you guys. So yeah, pretty much got everything sorted here. As far as like the cover plate and stuff like that, I'm kind of surprised that this didn't come with any like hardware, like bolts or anything like that, but it's okay because I do keep new fresh bolts on me for situations just like this. And honestly, I really like these black bolts that I use because I don't know, they just kind of pop on everything that I put them on. So I actually kind of like when I don't really have hardware for certain kind of things, because it means I get to put these cool looking black bolts or nuts or whatever, like on the stuff or whatever. The only downside is that the heads are size 8. I actually like that, but sometimes I think about if somebody in the future was to work on this and they're over here with a size 10 and they're like, oh, you know, whatever, and they start working on stuff and they're like, why the heck is there so many size 8s on this car? So yeah, don't want to over tighten the heck out of these too much, so I'm just kind of feeling them out right there. That should do it. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab the harness. This is a complete coil unplug conversion from Burton Racing. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this up now. And I think that's gonna be where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna find some bolts to put this on there. The distributor did need to get modified. I actually have to do research and figure out what exactly has to get done with that, because Gabriel actually modified the distributor before I left, so I really have no idea exactly what he did. He just cut a few wires, so I'm assuming he knew what he was doing. We'll find out. And yeah, but for the most part, I mean, everything else is basically done. So you see here the turbo feed line. I need to pick up, there's a few things I need to pick up. I need to pick up the hardware for the mount and stuff like that tomorrow. I need to pick up some more of these little brackets, so I can put a 10 bolt there, and I can attach it to that 10 bolt there, so this doesn't rub against anything. The oil sandwich plate and all that stuff is done. You see the fuel return line here is done. The right wire harness is already ran through. Everything is hooked up, ready to go. Fuel feed line hooked up. New VTEC line hooked up. Water pump tube, which I had forgot to install. I painted it aluminum, threw that on. That's pretty much it. A few other connections and stuff I gotta do. So like this needs to get bolted there, but I need to clean that up really good to make sure that it grounds correctly. T-bracket still needs to be hooked up, but we don't need that for this thing to turn on. I can put that later once everything is finalized. And as far as the water lines and stuff like that, I'm not too worried about that, because I need to make sure that this thing actually runs correctly before I hook up any of that stuff and put water and everything in it. I did go out earlier and buy some oil, so we do have 5 quarts of straight 30 there for the break-in. And that should be it. So what's up, guys? It's another day. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I actually started editing the video, and it's already at like 17 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close out this video here. You guys got to see us basically throw the transmission on the long block on the these tires are freaking on top of my straps. But you guys saw me throw the transmission on top of the on the long block and stuff like that, and put the flywheel and the clutch and everything on. But motors in the car and everything got pretty much connected, the harness and everything. And like I said, I didn't go into too much detail because my past videos, there's a lot of stuff that goes into more detail of all those other things that it takes to get one of these motors running in one of these cars. But sorry about the vibration. This car is like full solid mount, so my phone right now is like, it looks like it has Parkinson's. But anyway, so yeah, the motor's in the car, harness is hooked up, everything is ready to go. We put the coils in, you guys saw that. So I'm getting ready to head back to the shop now. I am freaking exhausted. It is later in the day, but you guys gotta understand, I've been at my shop, like even though I took a vacation from work, I've been at my shop since Tuesday for like an average of like 7 to 8 hours, and working here, you know, working with motors and transmissions and stuff like that, it's a lot more physically demanding than what I do for work. So I'm like exhausted. But yeah, so we're gonna head back now. Looks like it's gonna rain, so at least it's gonna be nice and cool in the shop. But and then in the next video, you guys are gonna see me figure out how to get this coil on plugged into the Honda, and how to take we're gonna have to set timing with the digital timing gun. I have a little spark plug test. I'll get into more details in the next video, but that's gonna be it, guys. So if you guys enjoy watching this video, you enjoyed the kind of content that I'm showing you, if you're new to the channel, feel free to go back in the videos. There's a lot more stuff way before this that shows me building the motor, taking the motor back apart, explaining why the motor got taken back apart. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of content if you guys go back and watch a lot of the other videos. And yeah, so make sure you subscribe so you can see all the future content that's coming, because I'm gonna be banging out these videos like one after the other, probably within like 2 to 3 days time span of one another, because I've just been recording non-stop. And then please guys, I don't usually ask for much, but if you can make sure to just hit that like button down below, just so that the video can get a little more traction and stuff like that. I know YouTube's like doing something with the algorithm or whatever, it's getting it really hard to get videos like shared unless they have like certain keywords or something like that, like my junkyard video, my AC video. For some reason all those videos are like in the thousands, but this stuff, which to me I would find this more interesting, like this is the type of stuff that I usually search for when I'm trying to watch stuff on YouTube. But yeah, so if you just hit that like button, it'll help me out. And also, if you could go down below and comment, I want to hear your guys' feedback on what you think about the way that I do the videos, the content that I show, me as like my personality. You know, do you think I talk too much? Do you think I don't talk enough? Give me suggestions on what you want to see in the videos. Like, you want me to just do a lot more like ASMR style, like just putting stuff together with music, without music, whatever. Just give me some input and let me know. Also, by the way, I haven't forgotten, I'm still waiting to do that giveaway, but we're nowhere near 1,000 subscribers yet. So once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a nice giveaway. It's either going to be, it seems like everybody wants me to do some type of ECU, so that's probably what I'm going to do. But we'll see. As we get closer or whatever, we'll figure it out. But I do really want to do a giveaway once we get to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe. And that's going to be it, guys. I don't want to keep prolonging the video and rambling on. So with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you. If not, then that's fine. But so that's it, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one, and we will see you back at the shop.